Hey.
Hey.
What are we doing today, Eric?
Well, fucking we're gonna be cracking down on this intake manifold and cleaning out the EGR and the passageways inside the manifold inside of here. So today we're gonna be doing a how-to tutorial on fitting the EGR system on the 2001 to 2005 Miata.
So what do you got for us, bro?
Alright, the tools that we're going to need for this job. Obviously a ratchet, get deep in there and get those bolts off. Phillips head, some various flatheads to get hose clamps off and stuff like that. These are very nice getting hoses off, especially when they're stuck on there for being old. Other hose clamps, again hose clamps. And then we're going to need a 12 and a 10 mil just to get the bolts off and the nuts off. And also a 13 mil. Because Eric put a 13 mil on his car for some reason.
It's not my fault, guys.
That
It's
should
not my
be
fault.
all we need to get this job done. And throttle body cleaner.
Alright guys, so don't forget, take off the negative terminal side off the battery, that thing. But yeah, if you don't take that off, it's gonna, once you disconnect all the electronic components and whatnot, you're gonna start frying crap. So I don't think you guys want to mess up Miata. Alright, cool guys. So right now we're going to disconnect all the electronic stuff. So basically all your sensors, and all this other crap. So on this side you're going to have your TPMS, right here is going to be your map, and then right over here is going to be your EGR, and then right behind here there's it's like some kind of weird sensor that opens up the secondary throttle bodies inside the intake manifold. So we're going to disconnect all of those. Alright guys, so what I disconnected, if you guys didn't see on the other side, was the mass airflow sensor, the throttle positioning sensor, the VVT solenoid which activates the cam gears inside the intake, this boost pressure sensor, and then this EGR right here back here. So I disconnect all 5 of these sensors, so that's all you need to do for the first start. Alright, cool. So you're going to take off the intake manifold and the throttle body cable. So all you just need for the intake manifold is a flathead screwdriver. Well, I need a flathead screwdriver for mine. So just take it off on the throttle body, pull that out, put it off to the side, and then take a 12 millimeter crescent wrench. Not crescent wrench. A ratcheting wrench, and start untightening that. And take out the throttle cable, and you're done with that step. Alright, next, so you're going to take out the throttle body. It's going to use 12s on all 4 corners. I accidentally used a 13 because I lost one of the bolts. So obviously, X pattern.
We should do it though.
I mean, we could try.
The throttle body should be really nice though.
Yeah.
I heard it gives you some good low end torque.
It does?
Yeah, I heard it gives you good low end torque.
Alright guys, so we're going to take off this brake booster line, this line right here for the vacuum, and then as well as this PCV line. And after that, we're going to take 5 bolts off with a 12mm socket. this one. Cool. Move on to intake. And then if you guys get kind of weary about, oh, I'm gonna lose bolts and whatnot, obviously I have a little tray over here. Just little Ziploc bags, just throw them in here.
Label what you need. Don't forget where it goes.
Well, I'm
Keeps
taking
the process of putting everything back together so much quicker.
Dude, I swear, I've lost so many bolts. Freaking, doing all this stuff.
Is that why some of your bolts are 13 mils?
Yeah.
13 mils aren't normally used on Miatas.
Same thread pitch, don't get me wrong, but it always freaking AutoZone and O'Reilly's always has weird
Sizes.
Yeah, weird sizes all the time. I was like, what the heck?
Working on the Miata, most sizes you'll need will be 17 mil, 19 mil for the bigger stuff with tranny and stuff like that. 14 mils, 12 mils, and 10 mils are about as all you need.
Oh, and the 12.
Did I say 12?
I don't know if you said 12. Corbin, you're messing everything up.
12! 12!
Alright, and then you just lift the upper manifold off. Oh yeah, there's another vacuum line on this side, so there's two of them. Just remember where they go. Obviously, they only go so far, so obviously you know where they go. There you go. Take this off.
Top just comes right off. It's pretty clean already. You just got it cleaned up not too long ago.
So I'm just doing preventative maintenance because, oh yeah guys, so obviously you're gonna get this gasket. You should replace it, but I don't have a replacement gasket because O'Reilly's or AutoZone does not have replacement gaskets.
It is a metal gasket though, so as long as it's not bent or destroyed by any means, it should still hold just fine.
Holds the wonderful.
But this is pretty clean, surprisingly. Normally those are all black with crud. Go.
Alright guys, so we're going to be removing the EGR. So there's two little small 12 millimeter bolts back here. So you can see one, and then there's one on the opposite side. So just remove those before you, so you can take off and clean up the EGR valve.
Just the two little bolts. Got a little EGR bracket on back there.
These white girls like me.
Those fast hands though.
Why so fast? Because I'm a mechanic. Damn it!
There goes a bolt. Didn't hit the ground. Alright, so this is your EGR. Bringing exhaust over into the intake. So as you can see, that's pretty dirty inside there. And that just bolts on directly back to the back side of the intake. Then what that's doing is bringing exhaust gases over and in. Because emissions.
Fuck emissions. Alright guys, so obviously I'm going to take throttle body cleaner. So what throttle body cleaner differentiates from brake cleaner is it's made for the intake manifold and the throttle body. I guess when the brake cleaner, some chemical in it hits the kind of like the inside coating of the intake manifold or the throttle body, it like disrupts that coating or some bull crap like that and it hurts the cap. But so I'll rather be safe than sorry and take some throttle body cleaner. So all you need to do is kind of just clean up the surface, throw a little bit on a rag, just kind of clean it off. And after that, you're going to be taking some and throwing it inside of here. This is the EGR port right there. So a bunch of black gunk came out. Kind of angle the. So what you got to do every time is not like spray it upside down, because obviously all the air would come out. So you kind of just angle the nozzle and just spray it. And keep wiping it off, and then Corbin just come over on this side. You'll see it come out through this end right over here. So once I'm spraying, it's like all splooging out. And then once you're done with that, just clean it off with a clean rag like this. Just come over to the throttle body and clean it off a little bit. Just let it sit in there for a little bit, and then go ahead and clean the throttle body mating surfaces off. This is like an essential like kind of process that you would have to do on a Miata, because usually the causes of like, you know, bad flow on the EGR is just these passages, or the EGR tube would like basically have failure to send small amounts of EGR gas through. So it would cause rough idle, misfiring sometimes, all the other junk.
Bad takeoff, a little bit of a hesitation on takeoff can affect it, or can be the cause of EGR, dirty EGR.
And then you come over here, we got the other plenum right over here. Come over here and just kind of clean it out. I think I might actually use brake cleaner for this one, because it's not really going into the intake manifold, but
it still works.
So this for this. As you can see, guys, it's just all the remnants. Alright guys, so after that, go ahead and clean your EGR. So you can come over here and just kind of spray at the bottom, spray at the top, and spray it. And then go ahead and clean the mating surface. And then what I do is usually just spray inside a little bit so it gets all filled up. So I can just kind of like clean the valve internally and just let it sit here for about a couple minutes. It will evaporate, but over time it will just kind of clean all the black stuff.
Alright, for the gaskets, if you're reusing your metal gaskets, probably a good idea to use some copper spray just to help everything seal up a lot nicer and not have any leaks of any sort. Copper spray works really well for that.
Alright guys, so we're going to put this back together. I'm going to fast forward. Alright guys, so after you get the copper gaskets or whatever fucking sprayed, I'm just tired right now. But go ahead and assemble everything back together. I'm going to fast forward this because, you know, I don't want to waste your guys' time. But let's get it rolling.
Sitting here by myself, nobody told me I'd leave there alone. You will never know, you will never know. Oh baby, I was born to lose, meant nothing to no one. Old dreams and a glimpse of you, I'm just holding on to your heart. One day, you won't forget me, you say you'll never met me. Close to you, I was born to lose. I was born to lose.
Small cheese, they sway me. Each night and each day I'm California dreaming about you. Oh yeah, got this world-class view, but it's you that I think about.
Alright guys, so I'm going to start up the motor, get everything going, and check for any air leaks. Usually I do this with a brake cleaner, carpet cleaner, whatever, but I'm going to start and see if I have any leaks. So. Alright guys, so that's the end of the video. Hope you guys like it. Like, comment, subscribe, and I hope we'll be doing more how-to videos again. Later.
Just fucking what's wrong without playing the late. I'm California dreaming.